guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Emily. If you're new, thank you so much for stopping by. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all of my socials. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. Mental health has not been the best. I've not been feeling the best. I have been in really just not a good mood the last few weeks. But I have to get a lot done, so I've decided to, I know this isn't healthy, but I've decided to just like distract myself and get a bunch of things done today. So I want to take you guys along for that on a very, very busy day for me. So I don't have to go to class today. I'm a TA, thankfully, because I do have to get, like I said, a lot of stuff done. So I have to finish a certification for a part-time job that I got. I had to finish an application for college because I am planning on getting my PhD. I know I don't think I've ever said that on here yet. I really don't want to say much because I don't know if I will get in, and I don't want to be like, hey guys, I'm, applying here, let's hope I get in, and then I don't, but like I will, I hope, whatever. And I have to start synthesizing a chunk of my lit review. I have to apply to a bunch of jobs because I'm still looking for a big girl job. This is not my full-time career. I don't want to be a content creator as my full-time job. I love what I'm doing. I love my future plans, and I want to have a big girl job as like my big job, and then this as like my hobby. I have to edit some engagement photos for my sister, and I have to email someone. So we have a lot to do. And I also have to go to the gym. I'm not going to record that because I'm doing my openers today. For those who don't know, I'm a competitive powerlifter, and I'm competing in like 2.5 weeks, which is absolutely insane. So I have to do that. So it's gonna be a filled day today. So I hope you guys enjoy it. A little update for you guys. I have been getting more into faith, and so much so that I have got myself a Bible. This is my Bible. She's gorge. She's CSB, which is like a simplified version of the Bible, and I'm currently in John. So I have been taking notes, and I love this one because I can highlight things and I can take notes on the side, and it's really easy to understand. And I've been loving it. We have to do that today too. Gosh, we have a lot going on today. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Before I get into any like the big things, the very important things that I have to do, I have decided that I wanted to create my 2026 vision board because this time next year I'm going to be in a completely different chapter of my life. I'm not going to be at Penn State anymore. I'm going to be in a completely new place, doing a whole new, maybe getting my PhD, with a whole new job, living a completely different life. And I want to be able to control those outcomes, and I want to kind of just plan out 2026, plan out that year. So I followed a girl on TikTok. I think her name is Jenna Millions. I have to double check on that. And she planned out like the whole vision board process, because I used to just put things in like a Pinterest board called 2025, and I would just look back at that, which I actually just looked back at it, and a lot of stuff has come true, and it wasn't anything like specific. It's mostly just like clearing my skin, having a boyfriend, being with my friends, like having a social life, having hobbies, like that kind of stuff, which has come true. So hey, it worked in a way. But what I've done was I planned out different sections of my Pinterest, or of my vision board. She said to answer a bunch of questions that she prompted in like her video. So there's my living situation, my career, social life, health and well-being, and income, and then I put like an ultimate goal that I can put in my vision board as well. And she gave us a bunch of questions, so I answered those questions, and I named emotions to like what I want. So like, how am I going to feel if I have all this stuff and when I have all this stuff? So I'm going to go ahead and then now create the vision board on Canva, just with Pinterest. And I want to have it as my desktop wallpaper. I'm probably just gonna make another Pinterest board and I can look at it, whatever, but I really want like to be able to see it every day. So I'm gonna do that first, and then we can go ahead and like actually do the important to do things that I have to do today. So I just finished and I think it's cute. I definitely have way more pictures than what I needed for the template that I used on Canva, but this is what it looks like. So there's like slow mornings, what I want my house to look like, what my apartment to look like, strengthening my relationship with my faith, with my relationship with my friends, building friendships in my PhD program, and then just kind of skincare, taking care of myself, that kind of stuff. So this is what it looks like. This is gonna go on my desktop, and then I'm gonna eat because I'm starving. It's 11:40, so I'm gonna give my laptop like around 20 minutes to charge. I'm gonna eat, and then we're gonna head over to do some work at a cafe. I already had my first meal for breakfast. It was 2 hard-boiled eggs with some sweet potatoes. Now for lunch, instead of eggs, it's just 2 pieces of chicken. This is all I'm eating right now because I'm trying to keep weight. And I'm at a really good weight for my competition right now, so I'm just trying to stay. This is what we're having. And of course Chick-fil-A sauce. And I realized that I didn't do my morning lesson for my Bible. I use Manna. It's like Duolingo for the Bible. Basically, it gives you a section to read, and then it kind of does like a summary, and then it gives you a quiz, final thoughts, and a prayer. I've been doing that and then taking the notes that I put in there, because you can like highlight verses, you can add your own notes to verses, and then you can see other people's notes about those verses. So I've been taking all of that from the app and applying it to my physical Bible, and I do that at night. So I'm gonna do that while I eat, and then honestly, I'm an iPad kid. Probably gonna put something on while I eat, and then we're gonna head to Abba Jabba, and maybe one other place to get some work done. Hello. I got so much done. It's like 4:30 now. So we're heading to Mass at 5:05 at the Spiritual Center. Oh my gosh. Hello, I'm back from Mass. It was only 30 minutes. Interesting today. My priest is definitely a frat guy. Now this is only the second one I've been to, so I have no idea who this guy is, but whoever we were talking about in the homily, I forget who it was honestly, he called him goated. And then last week he said suspect, and so I don't really know, but now we're home and I have to do a really quick turnaround, and I have to go to the gym because we are doing technically an SBD day today. I'm not doing much. I'm technically in week 2 of 3 of my taper. And then, well, technically week 3, but Saturday is 2 weeks out, right? Yeah, Saturday is 2 weeks out. So since today's Tuesday, I'm hitting my openers for my comp. And then tomorrow I go into 50% of my max for bench, and then squat, and then deadlift, and then I'm basically done, and I'm doing accessories and core and cardio until like a few days before comp. So today is really like the last big lift, I guess you could say. And we're fueling up. I'm making my pre-workout meal, which is, you guessed it, chicken and sweet potatoes. I'm also probably gonna have a clementine because they look really good. And I take my creatine as well. I did a really bad job in my first what I eat in a day because I forgot to show you guys my creatine. Oops. I'm gonna eat anything crazy. I'm gonna have a little more chicken than sweet potatoes, and then just a little extra cardio. Because we, like I said, are at the perfect weight. I'm at 119.8, and I want to be in the 119, 120 range. So maybe I could lose about 0.2 or 0.4 more pounds. But I'm really not complaining. I'm usually super, super close to 123 or higher. I think my last comp, I weighed in at like 122.6, and the one before that I was 122.8, so I just hit it, and that was so stressful. So I'm making sure I'm not doing that again this time. This is really depressing, but just like, what is this, 5-6 pieces of sweet potato, and then 3 chunks of chicken breast. I only put a little bit of seasoning on this time just because, once again, I have to eat less, I have to watch my sodium. I'm basically eating like a bodybuilder in prep. Let's be completely honest, I'm eating like a bodybuilder in prep. So just a little bit of, I use salmon rub from Trader Joe's. It's just a sweet barbecue. It's not fishy, like, calm down. I'm gonna have some Chick-fil-A sauce with it because I can't eat this without Chick-fil-A sauce. That is a hunk of unseasoned chicken. Not beating the white allegations. This is the fit today. I don't know if you can see. I was wearing my singlet, so I'm wearing the A7 shirt that I wear underneath, and then just some sweats because I'm not going to put on another pair of shorts, just take them off and put my singlet on. So we got these, I think, where are these from? I don't know where these sweats are from, but I love my wide leg cargo sweats. I think we've all come to that conclusion, love them so much. So these were my very first pair. I remember they were so baggy, and I was like, oh no, I can't wear them because they drag on the floor. Girl, I bought the Gymshark ones, the black ones that are my favorite, and they drag. I wear my platforms and they drag, and I eat it up. I love it. I forgot my phone's on like 10%, so we're just gonna do it quick. Okay, basically, I drink my creatine with orange juice, and you're like, what? It basically doesn't change the flavor because creatine is really bad at changing the flavor of things and making things disgusting. So orange juice really doesn't taste that bad. This is the creatine I use. It's the Jocko. I take 10 grams. That's 2 scoops, but I break it up. So I was supposed to take this earlier, didn't. So we're gonna do 5 grams, which is 1 scoop now, and then when I'm at home from the gym and I'm doing my post-workout meal, I'll take my other 5. So, with that being said, we're gonna eat, we're gonna charge my phone a little bit, and then we're gonna go to the gym. And I'll probably talk to you guys afterwards because, like I said, I'm not recording my lifts. You guys are going to have to wait until comp day to see my lifts. Hello, it's later and I'm tired, so let's do my skincare. I've really been trying to do my skincare because my face is breaking out right now because of stress, anxiety, bad mental health. So we gotta do our part. First, I go in with I wash my face with the Good Molecules Hydrating Facial Cleansing. Can you even see me? I wash my face with the Good Molecules Hydrating Facial Cleansing Gel. Cool. And then next, I go in and I put on some glycolic exfoliating toner. I only do this at night because Good Molecules said to only do this at night. Hey, so my phone died mid skincare routine and I did my entire routine without knowing, so we're just gonna continue as if I didn't do that. Okay. I did my toner and now we're gonna do the Good Molecules Niacinamide Serum. This stuff, I'm pretty sure, cleared my skin. I've been using this for years. This is like my 4th or 5th bottle. There she is. My only product that isn't good molecules is my eye cream. It's the Neutrogena caffeine gel cream eye something. And then finally, I use the Good Molecules moisturizer. I used to use the Peach Slices Acne Moisturizer and I loved it. And I was so nervous to switch over, but this makes my skin really soft and I love it. So, very satisfied with this. And something new that I'm doing is whitening my teeth with light, like blue light and red light. Some lore, I was obsessed with whitening my teeth in high school. Like, I was obsessed because the two things that people noticed about me was my eyes and my teeth. So I was like, I want to have white teeth, and it got so bad. I was whitening my teeth every single night with the Crest 3D like whitening strips. It was getting so bad that I damaged my enamel. We worked on it. My dentist is helping me out. We're fully aware that that's not okay. And I haven't whitened my teeth in so long. Whenever I use strips, my teeth get really sensitive. So we were trying something new. Using the Molar Dental Club whitening kit. It comes with 3 little whitening pens. You paint the stuff, I don't know what it is, onto your teeth, and then you put this on for 16 minutes. And you can do like blue, blue, red, or both. I do both. I don't know what the difference is, but I like both. And that's my routine. So I'm gonna do that. I look goofy, so we're not gonna put that on the internet. I'm gonna end the video here. Thank y'all so much for following me around today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my socials, and I will see you guys in the next video.